Welcome back to the channel. My name is Steve, and today we are going to do an unboxing and a day one firmware update to this Line 6 Helix Stadium XL. So let's get going. Okay, I am so excited that I actually have this unit sitting in front of me right now in my studio. Let me take you back 9 years ago. I got the original Helix floor and I've used it week in and week out for the last 9 years. I got it about a year after launch, so it's been out for 10 years. This summer, Line 6 made the big announcement that they have the new generation coming out and they're calling it Stadium. People were putting these things on pre-order. I, of course, jumped and put it on pre-order, and I've got a video posted right here if you want to watch it on the reasons why I decided to pre-order and the features that I liked. So I pre-ordered with a friend of mine who's a smaller dealer, figured everything would be fine. Well, in the beginning of November, Line 6 made a video and said, okay, we're a couple weeks out from shipping these things, the first units. So if you pre-ordered, get ready. I called up my friend and he said, so I've been trying to fight this, but the first batch is going to all the big stores. Sweetwater, Guitar Center, Musician's Friend. He said, I'm not going to be able to get any on the first batch, but let me call one of my friends. He's got a friend, I think at one of the big stores, said, okay, I think I can get one of those. So we get closer to the launch date. He writes me back and says, it's still going to be like 30 days out. He goes, so if you want to grab it from somebody else, I think the big stores have them in stock. So I did that. I ended up going through Musician's Friend. They had it in stock, and here it is. It is now the first week of December 2025 that I'm filming this. There's already been units in people's hands for the last couple weeks. There's been a lot of videos out there already of unboxings and people already creating tones. Even though I'm kind of late to the party, I just still wanted to do this because, you know, I've watched a lot of videos. Everyone has their own take on new gear and how they evaluate it and how they're going to use it. So yeah, here we are. We're going to do an unboxing. And they also recommend on day one, there's a firmware update that you should do. All of these units shipped with firmware 1.0, and they recommend day one, load 1.1 on. So I'm going to do that. And with the wireless connectivity, I think it's going to be pretty cool connecting it to my Wi-Fi here. So let's unbox this thing. Okay, I've got my trusty knife. We're going to back into this. Okay, so here we have it, Line 6. Waiting a while for this. All right, we've got some nice sheets here that describe all the different functions of the Helix, and looks like we have it in multiple languages. That's nice. Another packet talking about thank you for purchasing, and here's warranty information. Looks like there's a power cord in there, which is nice. Okay. I mean, in person, this looks amazing. It's smaller, it's lighter, the screen looks so much bigger. And yeah. So first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to put it side by side with the original Helix. You guys can kind of see the difference there. And then of course we're going to do the day one firmware update on this. So looking forward to that. Let's jump into it. Okay, so as you can see, there's a major size difference here between the original Helix and the Stadium. Just give you a chance to take a look here. This is my Helix OG. This thing has seen a lot of use over the last 9 years. Okay, so I have the Stadium plugged in now. Gonna turn it on and walk through the process to update the firmware. You guys can see in real time how long everything is taking. Keep in mind this is the first boot up. So far, so good. Okay, we've got to the Welcome Helix Stadium screen. I'm going to zoom in here a little bit. Give you guys a little better view. Okay. Next. Looking to connect to the internet. Okay, and I'm going to put in my password. Okay, it's connected, so we're going to say next. I'm going to go ahead and take a picture of this. This will log me into my Line 6 account. Okay, so I'm logged into my Line 6 account. It's telling me that there is an update available to 1.1. Download now. So again, you guys will see this in real time downloading. But so far I can tell you, just touching the touchscreen the few times that I've touched it, it does look and feel really nice. Pretty much like a phone. I know on some gear, touch screens are not the highest quality, but this does seem to be high quality. Okay, so the firmware has completed downloading. It says update is ready, so I'm going to update now. Okay, we're back to the initial screen. Showing my network is connected. We're logged in. And it says it's fully up to date. Helix Stadium is ready. Let's go. Okay, and the first preset that comes up is Stadium Rock Rig. Okay, so what I'd like to do here is just show you guys, with both units powered on, the difference in size and the difference in the screens and the difference in the scribble strips. So again, take a look at the OG Helix we're all familiar with. Of course, the screen here is now the touch screen. The screen here is much larger, and it's a touch screen. The physical size of the unit, it is considerably smaller and lighter. So that is such a good thing. And then also, if we look at the OG Helix and the scribble strips, these new ones are just so nice. The OLED scribble strips just look really, really good. And the screen looks really, really good. So I thought that'd be a good comparison just to see these two turned on and side by side. Okay, so initial thoughts for me on the unboxing and the firmware update. First of all, this thing just looks great. It looks fantastic. Touchscreen looks and feels great. I love the scribble strips. I love that it's smaller and it's lighter. I love that I connected to this thing via my Wi-Fi. Did not have to use cables to do a firmware update. The firmware update went smoothly. Everything worked great. I think I'm going to cut it here because I'll have future videos with more content with me playing this. I want to get a chance to really start dialing in some sounds first before I do that, but I wanted to get this video out there and just share it with you guys. So let me know your thoughts. Throw them in the comments. This coming weekend, I have to play guitar at church, so I'm excited about using this for that. And then the following weekend, my band has a gig. I'm excited about putting this thing through its paces. If you've enjoyed this, please hit the like button and consider subscribing. Love to have you be a part of what we're doing here. Definitely going to be having more content coming out for the Helix Stadium. But as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.